Deck the halls with boughs of holly.
Hi guys, this is Shell with Creative Shell Bear, and today is day 18 of our stocking stuffer series, and we are making a do-it-yourself coloring book. So I just had my husband, he went on the computer for me and printed off a bunch of images the same size. So we're going to go ahead and cut those down, and so I can get my size that I need them each to be. And let's see, looks like there's going to be 4. It's just going to be a square 4x4, and then we have our little image. So I'm going to do that with all my images, and then I'll come back and show you what our next step is. Okay, I got all of my images cut out, and I made them all 4x4. And then I put double stick tape on it, and I have like a backer sheet, which is also acting as a mat board. I got 5 of those cut at 5x5, and that just gives me a bigger border. So I'm just taping down my, I'm just taping down my images. Not in really any particular order, but I really like this idea, and what I think is fun is you can make it, any image, that you want. If you have somebody who collects, Mickey Mouse or something like that, you can just look up, free coloring pages of Mickey Mouse and do that. So I just want to make sure they're both going in the same direction. So, and then I'm just centering it, and I'm just putting those down. And what I did is the sheets that I just used really bright colors. So primary colors, I just used orange and yellow and red, green and blue. I just thought those would be really fun. You could do a pattern paper if you wanted to. This certainly kind of opens you to any creativity. I'm going to put this one on red just because it says Merry Christmas. So this will be the first one in my book. I just thought that would be really cute. And I'm just going to do that to all of our photos. Isn't he cute? My husband picked out all the pictures, and he did such a good job. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that to all my pictures, and I'll be right back, and I'll show you how I'm going to put it together and how we're going to get it ready for our stocking. Okay, so what I did is I went ahead and I also cut me a cover and a backing for our little book. So I put the cover on, I did my pages in the way that I wanted them to go. So I just isn't that the cutest picture? He is so funny. I love that. So I did my pages in the way that I wanted them to go. And now I'm going to put a little saying on here. And I chose these really huge stickers because I really like the colors of them. They're just so bright, and they kind of correspond with the colors I chose. So I'm just going to put like my fun book on here. And let's see, always, like I say, always, make sure that you have the letters that you need before you start putting them out. Let's see if I can get them up and straightening. There we go. Because if you don't double check your letters, inadvertently you will not have the ones that you need. So I don't really want to use blue. It just seems, unless I end up having to, because it's on blue, it just seems hard, you know. So my fun, yeah. I was going to spell like, you know, my coloring book or my personal coloring book, but when I found these letters, I knew that that wasn't going to happen. They're so big and they're just fun to use, you know. And I think this will be fun for, you know, a little child that can kind of, let's see, use a different bee. I want to use the orange bee. You know, a child that can take care of it and just have fun. You know, maybe a 4 or 5-year-old. Let's see, and I have 2 O's. Let's see, I'm going to do a yellow, or I'm going to do a pink here. Trying to line it up. And then a green. And an orange, okay. You know, of course you don't have to put anything on front if you don't want to. You can just decorate it. You don't even have to put a cover if you choose not to. I just did that because I thought it would just, you know, add a little bit of fun. Okay, so now I'm going to punch holes just in one corner. And because I'm going to use this ring, it's just a little album ring to hold it together. It's a very simple little project. So I'm just going to figure out where I want it on this hole, on this one, and then I'll use this one as my guide for the rest of the book. Let's see. I want it as down deep as I can, so that way it goes, you know, through all the papers. But I want to make sure that my album ring will be okay, and I think it will. So I'm just going to go ahead and go for it. So you just want to punch a hole. Make sure, you know, everything's in the right order and direction. And measure it up and punch your next hole. There we go. It's about where I wanted it. I kind of wanted it on the white, so that kind of gives me more thickness, so that the ring isn't apt to fall out, or to figure out how this works. Isn't apt to tear the paper. Okay, and that one goes like that. I just love that picture. I think he is so funny. Also, for the, you know, the pictures you choose, you can choose them as childlike or as adult-like as you want, you know, so it doesn't have to be, you know, any specific picture, any specific age. And you don't even have to, you know, do this for a coloring book. You could just put some papers together and make this like into a little mini album or something if you wanted to. That would be really cute too. Okay, so we're going to put that together. And they all line up pretty well. And hopefully my little rings will fit around it. And these are just some rings I picked up at Walmart. And of course I've had them in my stash for a while. There you go. then we're just going to thread it right on, and that's a perfect size for it. And with this little ring, you know, I did 10 pages, but you could do, you know, 20 or 30 or whatever you want to do. And once they finish it, you can add to it. You know, I think that that is just a perfect little present. Isn't that sweet? Okay, and what coloring book isn't complete without crayons? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to thread the crayons. Let's thread them on the back. On there. And there's your little stocking stuffer. What do you guys think? I think it turned out really cute. If you want to, you can even leave the crayons on there, so it's all contained. And, you know, whenever they're coloring a page, it lays flat. So that's what I like about it. I really like this. I think it's really cute. It's really personable. Something that you can make, you know, if they love, you know, the movie Frozen, then go online, look up free coloring pages, coloring book pages, and they will give you a whole ton of little coloring pages that you can print out, and you can personalize and make your own little special coloring book for your child, for your sister, for whoever likes to color. I think it turned out really cute, and I really like it. Let me know what you think of it, and stay tuned tomorrow for day 19 of the Stocking Stuffer series. Thank you guys for watching, and you guys have a great day.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly. 'Tis the season to be jolly.